And good evening, Renville County West Jaguar volleyball fans, as well as RTR night fans, if you're tuned in with us here this evening. For tonight's match, it's varsity time. Renville County West Jaguars here at home in Renville hosting Russell Tyler Ruthven Knights. I'm Dean Rivers alongside Craig Winsenberg. And Craig, we started last Friday night for football for the 2020 season, and
Good
tonight's
start,
first volleyball match here tonight.
Yes, it is. COVID can only take away so much. So
That's right, and we've got fans in the stands. You know, one thing I was a little bit worried about, Craig, was that it was just going to be you and I in here. And the poor coaches,
hear us all over, yeah.
The poor coaches and players that have to deal with our commentary all night. But then again, it would have been fun to pick on Rich. That's
going to be fun anyway. So.
That's true. That's a good point. Kind of a tough start to the season for the Jaguars,
RTR,
schedule-wise. But, I mean, the Camden Conference, the Camden South, has always just been so good, really top to bottom. The Jaguars last Saturday having to go down to Tracy to take on TMB. Get swept down there. And then, of course, you got to take on Minneota, the state championship caliber team every single time, every single year they step out on the floor. Swept there, and now they got to take on the RTR Knights. Who,
all three in a row. Just Saturday, they got Sunday to relax a little bit, and then bam, you just get hammered.
Yeah, exactly. RTR won 3-1 over McRae last week. And again, here the Jaguars are tonight, and under new head coach Rich Schrupp. But this isn't Rich's first rodeo with volleyball.
No, he was actually, when I first moved up here, Rich was doing exactly what he's doing now.
Coaching volleyball.
Coaching volleyball. It was Dan Westby, and then it went to Rich Schrupp, and then it went to another guy and for a couple years, and then it went to Dan Lowe. Was the coach and ended up taking the Jaguars to state champions of 2002. But as Chris and I were talking at the junior varsity game last night, that Dan just walked into everybody a beautiful moment at the right time, because it was, you had all the Smiths, you had all the Eckhoffs, you had all the Maurices, you had all the Freibergs, they were just ready to go, and it was primed, and there you go. So that's right. It was easy for them to go. Speaking of Jaguar junior varsity football, thanks to everybody. I haven't had a chance to tell you, but everybody I talked to last night that was at the junior varsity football was commenting how much fun they had Friday night listening to us. And
those poor saps. No.
Even some new folks to RCW, the Riddler family. He couldn't imagine just how much fun that we have. He goes, "It's
true."
He goes, "You guys really make it enjoyable." So,
well, that's the idea. Again, I've said it before. When I was going to school, the teachers that I had, always told me that high school broadcast in their mind, and that they love, because a lot of guys today, and you listen to everybody's got their own thing. We have our own thing, and it's basically, obviously, you're doing play-by-play. I'm doing the play-by-play, but you're doing it to entertain at the same time. Tell stories about the community and things like that.
Exactly.
And make it about the kids, make it about the school, make it about the community, and not just stats and breaking down the action and things like that.
That's not us.
Exactly.
If we're
at the college level, it'd be different.
If we don't make your eyes roll, or you have that the groan, or then we haven't done our job.
That's right. It is senior night.
It is.
So we open up.
I'm 55 and over almost.
You're getting there. The guy to my left running camera, he's got to be pushing pretty close, too.
No, I think I'm older than him, actually.
We got Darren Branch running the camera for us here this evening. We thank Darren for that. But the three
I'll
seniors for the Jaguars, yes, you do your thing. I'll turn your mic off. Abby Gaska, parents are Amy and Armando Gaska, volleyball, dance, involved in NHS, student council, and TEDA program. Plans for after high school is to attend Ridgewater College for nursing. Her favorite volleyball memory is screaming warm-up in the locker room last year. I'm going to have to ask the girls about that one, a little bit more specifics when I talk to them next week. Her message to the fans is thank you for all your support that you've given the team throughout the years. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Again, it's Abby Gaska. Catherine Arnholtz, her parents are Jenny and Derek Ziske, Joe Miranda Arnholtz. Activities, volleyball, track and field. Her plans for after high school to go to college for radiation sciences, become a radiology technician. Her favorite volleyball memory is getting to know all the amazing girls that she gets to play with. Her message to the fans, just like say thank you to everyone that has supported us and continues to support us even through these hard times where you can't come to watch us play. And again, thank you for tuning in for tonight. And finally, the last senior for the Jaguars. Last but certainly not least, Riley Elfring. Parents Pamela and Troy Elfering, activities, volleyball, NHS, and student council. Riley's plans for after high school is attending college and on the pre-medical route for dermatology or plastic surgery. Her favorite volleyball memory would have to be her sophomore year when she got to play with her sister and a torn ACL. Interesting memory. Still playing with her sister, good one. Message to the fans, thank you for sticking with the programs to change and grow into better players and people. Success is not defined by wins, losses, but by the culture of the team. And again, big shout out to all 3 seniors, Abby Gaska, Caitlin Arnholtz, and Riley Elfring. And it's the Jaguars getting ready to take on the RTR Knights. You can hear Craig in the background. Craig always does an outstanding job with the PA for the games, as well as up and provide color commentary for us as well. Head coaches for the RTR Knights, head coach Danica Brown, assistant coach Neil White, Lexi Wendland, team manager Amelia Thuft. And for the Jaguars, head coach Rich Schrupp, assistant coaches Stephanie Rackermeyer, Sadie Savig, managers are Rosa Serrano and Madison Ernest. We're going to get the national anthem here in a second. And there's our national anthem. We got our color man Craig back. Craig. We got just little bits and pieces of things we're perfecting, and we'll be back to normal in no time, right?
What fun is normal?
That's a good point. What fun is normal? Of course, because of COVID, the teams they pick a side, and that's where they stay. There is no flip-flopping of sides anymore. Are you getting a special delivery from Joe over here?
Joe, over here! I'm kidding. I'm busy. And if I had to tell my wife I ate that other pizza,
you'd be in trouble?
I already am. But
you already are.
So somebody almost forgot the national anthem. I won't mention names, but
like I said, we're getting there slowly but surely.
Well, I look up and everybody's looking at the flag, and I'm like,
we should probably do that.
Playing this song, late Eddie Van Halen, of course.
Oh, yep, exactly. I love it. We'll quick go through the starters here as Scores Table working some stuff out. Well, in case they couldn't hear it, I was talking to you over you.
Oh.
Libero for
See how you are.
for RTR, Madison Wendland. Outside hitter, middle blocker, Allie Christensen. Lexi Shears, along with Haley Munchow. McKinley Shears, center. Ella Hesse, outside hitter. And Kylie Carr, center libero as well. For the Knights, looks like it's going to be Madison Wendland back for the Knights. For the Jaguars, libero's Abby Gaska. She's the senior at 5'1". Addison Tanner, junior at 5'6". Center, Allie Aldrich, junior at 5'3". Defensive specialist. Riley Elfring, the senior at 5'10". Middle blocker, Holly Branch, junior 5'9". Center, Ellie Wolf, sophomore, 5'6". Outside hitter, Hannah Farr. Junior 6'1". Middle blocker as Wendland gets us underway here in Renville as Craig plays the Jaguar roar. First, taking to the back row, Allie Aldrich just kind of bump it over the net.
Did you put gas on the generator?
Double hit on the Knights, and the first point of the night goes to the Jaguars. It'll be Tanner to serve. Right
Tim?
in the middle of the back row. I'm sure Tim is probably over there somewhere.
Sure.
Gaska takes it the back row. Now set up here near side on the attack, but it's going to go long. And Wolf. Craig, I'm missing how we got the point there. Did Knight go into the net?
Sure.
Sounds good.
I was looking for the Tanner family.
Oh, that's what we're going to call it.
Okay. Oh, there they are.
And Jaguars up 2-0 here early on, game number 1 against the Knights. Far side on the attack for the Knights. That was Hess. And
Yeah.
we'll have to
Those are
the
tough.
Gaska. That is tough. Nice setup as well to Hess.
RTR is a lot like Minnesota in that they don't ever restructure. They just reload.
They just reload, exactly. And now nice job tapping it over the nets. Munchow right there.
Yeah, last year Munchow had her way with the Jaguars as a junior. She is probably about 3 inches taller, but
Senior at 6 feet.
Yeah, her and Hannah had some good battles last year, but
She won that one and didn't need to win that one.
Yeah,
It was Gaska's up off the serve and just in front of the net. That's a tough break there. Nothing you can really do about that.
that's kind of just a freebie.
It is. Hess to the serve. This one's going to go wide. Jaguar will take that point. 3-3 tie. And to serve now for the Jags is
Cora
Ellie
Hansen.
Wolf.
Alice Hansen, sorry.
Checks in.
Sorry, graduated. Cora's that sentence going, what?
Yeah,
I'll be right
exactly.
back. I'll get your gas when I get back.
Nice setup from Tanner.
That was a nice play there.
Yes, it was.
Looked like it was going to go to Bratch, and Tanner set it right in the way for Farr, and she just hammered it home.
Nice job by Farr there. Vast improvement just on looking at that one.
Yep.
First one of the year compared to last year. That's a good sign. Now lightly tapped over by the Knights, and now this time tap over again.
Bratch dug it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Tanner.
in the middle of that Munchow there for the Knights. Tanner's got it again. Bratch sets it up here near side on the deck. On the top of the net, though, is Alice Hansen. Came just a little bit too much over the top.
Gets that first swing out of the way. So.
Yep, that's right. Served by the Knights. Kind of Tanner and Gaska taking that one. This time Hansen takes a little off it, but gets it into the back row, and that's going to hit the antenna. As Carr was trying to do something with it for the Knights. Jags lead 5-4 here early on game 1. Little home momentum here.
Elfring checks in, as does Bethany Bratch.
And it'll be Bethany Bratch to serve. Right in the middle of the back row. It was taken by Hess. On the attack is Carr, and that's going to find its way down for the Knights.
Wolf had a good dive for it, but just unable to bring it up.
Serving now for the Knights. It's Munchow.
Nice pass.
Lightly tapped over by Bratch, but a nice shot by the Knights to get it back. No.
Yeah.
In the net it goes. Carr trying to do what she can with it. Munchow kind of popped it into the net. Tough break there for the Knights. Jags lead at 6-5. It'll be Holly Bratch to serve from right in the middle. Looping serve goes into the middle of the back row. Now on the attack for the Knights, and it's going to count. That's Abby Carr.
It's weird not seeing the hoop there. It's like,
a little
oh,
different.
there it is. Yeah.
A little different. Once again, thank you for tuning in to RCW Media on the YouTube feed. Jaguars and Knights, game 1 tied at 6. Knights with the serve.
I didn't have
Taking
a choice.
In the back row by Bethany Bratch, and Holly misplayed it. 7-6. RTR with the lead, serving again for the Knights. It'll be Lexi Shears. And near side back row is taken by Wolf. Now a setup in the middle coming. No, it's going to be on the outside on the attack. It was tipped at the net. Far. Oh, excuse me. That's Hess for the Knights.
Yes.
Off the arm of Far. Or was it Elfring? Excuse me, it was Elfring.
Okay.
Shears with the serve again. Bratch tries to save it. Nice job. In the back to Carr to get it over. That one goes a little long on the attack. 8-7, Knights lead. And now for the Jags. Nice job there by the Jaguars to get over on Holly, by Holly Bratch. In the middle, coming up over top on that attack was Christensen, but the Jags are ready for it. Tanner now. Just has to tap it over is Wolf on the volley. Near side on the attack. That's going to go long into the back corner.
That's nice that you let them set it up like that, and then they biff on it. So you always like that when you
Carr knocked it long.
stairs, yes.
Alice Hansen to serve for the Jaguars.
Nice
Sends
hard
it
serve.
deep into the back row. It kind of went up on the forearm.
One
The
of those
back row
that
on
kind
their
of
shears.
crawl up on you
Yeah.
and you don't really have much.
9-8, Jags in front. Far side set up on the attack. Nice block at the net. Riley Elfring and Addison Tanner. And just lightly tapped over by Carr. Jags will set it up on the attack. Good block at the net, though, by the Knights. Blocking that attack from Wolf. They blocked it again. Now Riley Elfring just taps it over quickly for the Jaguars. Far side set up for the Knights. It's over by Hess. Now tapped over by Wolf. Knights will set it up near side, and that's going to count. That's Carr with a kill. 9-9. Good one here in game one between the Jags and the Knights.
Aldrich's in for Hansen. I missed it. Came in for RTR there.
Tanner's going to set it up. Yeah, near side, but
Swings a little
too
hard.
wide on the far side.
Bethany Bratch, a junior defensive specialist.
Tim's at the lake doing chores,
Oh, okay.
listening to my golden voice. And you've got the golden mask on.
I do. You know how good it felt to say RCW Jaguars?
Oh, I bet. Absolutely.
It's been down there growling for months, and I finally got the letter out. Abby Gaska with the serve.
And we're tied at 10. Near side back row. Now it's set up on the outside. That's going to go for Casey Swanson. The outstretched arm of Allie Aldrichs couldn't quite get it.
Tim knows that his cabin doesn't have to look as nice as the Sacred Heart baseball field does, right?
Wendland with the serve.
You can have a few weeds at the lake, Tim. It's called the lake.
It went into the middle to Aldrichs. She put it in front of the net, and Addie Tanner did all she could to try and keep it alive for the Jaguars, but couldn't. 12-10, Knights in front. Wendland with the serve again. Jump serve.
And we
the
speak
back
of
row,
it all the
Aldrichs.
time, and momentum's
Yeah, it
key
is.
in this game.
And just send it over in a free volley to the Jaguars. Far side on
Ooh.
the attack. It was tipped at the net, and down it goes. It's going to count for Casey Swanson. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Jaguars as we look ahead to what's coming up. Craig, did you hear anything on that junior high, that 7th and 8th grade football game down in Morgan today?
I did not hear anything about it. I do know that the scrimmage over at Red Rock yesterday, the Jaguars looked really good against both Red Rock and Fulda.
It's good to see.
I bet you we scored at least 4 touchdowns each. I'm telling you, that kid named Luca, he can run the ball.
Keep beating him to rock.
He's fun to watch. They start at like your own 20-yard line, and I bet you he had at least 4 of them for 40 yards or better. So
That's good to see. The Jaguar football team just retooling year
Yes.
in, year out. They got the win last Friday. Sleepy Eye St. Mary's this Friday. More on that a little bit later. Wendland to serve once again for the Knights. Good low dipping serve, but a nice dig in the back row by Holly Bratch. Jags keep it alive.
going to be say dipping. It should be ice cream.
That's right. Oh, nice attack and a kill in the middle.
That was wide open.
Yes, it was. Haley Munchow.
She's on a roll.
14-10.
You want to get it stopped somehow.
Wendland serve once again. Nice. Good high dipping serve, but a good
Nice
dig in the
return.
back row by
Wow.
Aldrichs, but the Jaguars can't keep it alive.
Tough pass for
It is.
Addie to handle up there by the net, but did her best.
Yep. Wendland's got a good hard serve that just kind of dips down as soon as it gets over the net. That one's going to hang up high, though, this time. As it goes long, Jags will get the service back and a point. 15-11 now.
I know it's 2 different sports, but it reminds me of Greg Maddox's changeup.
Oh, that
Just
just
runs and hits
dive
the
bomb.
plate.
Yeah.
It just dives right at your
Yep.
ankles. And it's like, how are you supposed to hit that?
It's tough. Addie Tanner with the serve. Set up far side. That's going to go long. Oh.
He's out.
Oh, it was tipped at the net.
Tipped at the net.
Tipped at the net. Point 2. RTR.
RTR after tipped by the Jaguars.
Yep. 16-11. Knights in front.
Not sure who our flag people are. I know one of them is Annie Slochter, but I'm not sure who the other gentleman is.
It's the serve. Aldrichs digs it out to Tanner. Now knocked over by Bratch.
He's up there by you.
Set up far side, but pounded into the net by Abby Carr. And Jaguars.
Hansen in for Aldrichs.
Get service back, trailing 16-12 here, game one.
That's like just a shift change at the cash register at Senex.
It is. Ellie Wolf to serve. Yeah. Now it just has to be tapped over. Nice job by Addie Tanner to go down and dig that one out. And now she'll knock it over the net. A free volley for the Jags. On the attack. Nice block at the net. Hannah Farr getting it done there for the Jags.
Yes.
16-13.
Mano.
That's right.
Won the battle.
Each with a couple tonight. Farr and Munchow. The serve once again. Far side attack. Nice job by. It's in the back row. It just kind of dangles on the net. Oh, nice job there by Holly Bratch to tip it over to Farr.
Set her up with just a nice.
16-14.
Hannah didn't have to jump or nothing. It was just right there and go.
Jaguars hanging tough in game one. Wolf with the serve again. And a knuckleball in the middle of the back row taken by Wendland. Far side now, that's Abby Carr. Nice job by Wolf in the back row. Holly Bratch tops it over right in the middle. Now tapped over on 2 hits by the Knights. Tanner sets it up for Farr, tipped at the net. Nice job by the Knights. Now far side set up, tipped at the net by the Jags. Keeps it alive, but no, too far back. As Abby Carr went on that attack for the Knights. Decent volley there, back and forth for each team.
Jaguars need to go somewhere else besides Haley Munchow and maybe try out Abby Carr or somebody else. But
into the back row. Now it's got to be just knocked over here near side. Jags Alice Hansen. Nice block at the net again for Farr.
Hansen and Farr both there, but I don't have to give that to Farr. Elfring and Bratch back in. Bratch will serve.
With the Jags. Right in the middle of the back row to Wendland. On the attack, and that's going to dip down and go. Kill once again for Kaylee Carr. A few of those here. In the first game, Knights lead 18-15. Serving now for the Knights is going to be Munchow. In that far back corner into the middle of the back row for the Jags. And trying to knock it over. It was Alice Hansen. Hits the top of the net, goes down. 19-15.
Got to get a better pass to the front of the net. Like that. That'll be better.
Yes, it will. And that back row again to Wolf. And that one's way too strong. Hansen.
Sharp's going to have to take a timeout.
Yes, he is. He's starting to slip away here in game one. Jags did a good job early. We're ahead 9-7 at one point. We brought it to 15-17. Now it's 20-15. Knights in front. Also going on this week, cross country. It's section time for them. Here we're just talking about third match of the season for volleyball. We had the first game for football, cross country, McRae RCW. Well, they had sections on Thursday.
They started on time, though, so they started when school did. So
yeah, starting at 9 in the morning. Boy, get this, Craig. Their bus leaves Renville at 6 o'clock in the morning to head down to Laverne for cross-country sections.
So you ride a 3-hour bus ride, then have to go run. Yeah, no thanks.
Up at about, what, 5 in the morning to head over here? No excuses, though, right? I know that's what Holberg would say.
Deb more than once has gotten up before that to go run.
Yeah, sure. I would imagine so. They're runners. They can handle it. Me, not so much. The Knights win that joust at the net.
I get the shivers when you say that.
21-15. Chow with the serve again. This time it goes long.
That guy'd be great on an aircraft carrier, I tell you.
Why would you say that?
Well, he's just right on it. The minute it hits the ground, the flag's up.
He's good. And lightly tapped over. No, blocked at the net by Hansen. Now on the attack. That finds its way down for Abby Carr. 22-16 as they rotate. Lexi Shears will come in.
Poor Abby Carr.
Still want to know where you got that hat.
Yeah, I'm not telling.
Nice dive dig out there for the Jag. Oh, finding the right spot was Allie Christensen.
Works great at my wedding dances, too, so I can put the bride and groom on there. And
it's nice.
I had it for the Saints for their playoff run.
Okay. They tapped over. Bratch is there for it. It's going to go over the net. Oh, that's going to drop in. Far back corner.
Nothing you can do there.
No, for the Knights. 24-16. Game point coming here. For the Knights and Lexi Shears. She'll send it right to the middle. Holly Branch setting it up in the middle for Elfring, and she finds the right spot.
Riley does the old hit it where they're not trick.
Yeah, right in front of Madison Wendland. She tried to dive for it, couldn't get it. Jags get it back, 24-17. Still game point, though, for the Knights. Can't make any mistakes here if you're the Jags. It'll be Alice Hansen to serve. Good hard serve in the middle, but nice job taking it. And the Knights almost found the right spot. Could the Jags get it back? No. Holly Branch almost looked like Bethany Branch could have had it. Only stuck her hand out, but you're trying to go for the ball and didn't know what the teammate was. That's all. 25-17. RTR takes the first
writing
match.
That down, I hope? Okay.
What's that?
Just making sure one of us is writing that down.
Yeah, one of us is on it. We struggle from time to time, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So we talked about cross country this Thursday down in Laverne. Sections for them. Best of luck to Coach Deb Hoberg and all the runners from McRae RCW cross country. Friday is going to be next What's on the Air at home in Danube. Week number 2 for the football team, looking to make it 2-0 to start the season as the Jaguars host Sleepy Eye St. Mary's, and that's a battle that the Jags have owned over the last 3 years against Sleepy Eye, and for the most part owned them pretty good.
I know one person that's going to be happy.
What's that?
Andy Davis. He's not going to be looking at snowflakes the size of crackers coming down at him.
Or Josh, for that matter, or any of those
Josh,
guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah, it's gonna be chilly on Friday night.
Boy, we're gonna be in the press box.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the press box. You'll be doing the PA stuff, and look at that, getting pizza. Joe, oh no, I don't need any Joe. I'll be coughing all night long.
He's asking Darren if he wants pizza.
After the game, maybe. Joe Savig, our pizza delivery guy tonight.
Thank you, Joe.
And again, as RTR took first game 1-0, I'll have Gene Alex joining me with color commentary and stats for Friday night's game. We have Alan Haney running camera for us again. I'm going to need another volunteer, though, Craig. I'm going to need a field camera guy. I'm going to stick Alan up in the up next to you on the far left there. You think there'll be room for him in that far left window like there was for Dad at one time? Or no?
It's going to be tough if we got a social distance.
What's that now?
It's going to be tough if we got a social distance.
They weren't really. Gene and I are going to be in the same side. Otherwise, I'll find a spot for him. We'll set him up somewhere. Either way, it should be fun Friday night for football. Game 1 in the books here. Game 2 starting now. Again, RTR took game 1, 25-17. The Jaguars. Good pick. Good pick, Greg. I like it. A little Queen.
See how I did that? Just waited to the...
That was perfect. Gasca with a serve for the Jaguars.
Well, I am the music guy.
Set up far side. Is that going to be out? No.
Out according to the flag.
It was close. Nobody knows.
It's out.
No, she said it was out, just barely. 1-0 Jaguars, just as they started game 1. Gasca with the serve once again, and near side, close to the middle. Quickly sent over by Shears on the second hit. Now she's going to set it up far side on the attack, and that was a missile hit by Hess.
I'm taking it's a COVID thing that they don't switch sides?
Yes. Yep. And I'm going with Hess for any RTR Night fans listening in. I worked with a guy who spelt the same, H-E-S-S-E, and pronounced it Hess, so that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, there's a line of them down there, so I'm pretty sure that's it.
And far, they're going to say it hit the antenna.
Yeah, the whirlybird.
Yep.
He was landing a helicopter this time.
2-1. Knights in front. Wendland to serve again. In the back row to Aldrich from the middle. Tanner sets it up for far. And the attack was tipped by and then knocked over by Munchow. And Jags will set it up again. Now here near side, that's Ellie Wolf. To no avail on that attack. And it'll be 3-1 Knights.
Hey, Dino.
Yo.
You know what you call a cow that parachutes?
What do you call a cow that parachutes?
Ground beef.
I love it. I was waiting for that. Oh, nice job by Allie Aldrichs to keep it alive for the Jaguars. Gaska knocks it over. Munchau sets it up far side. Good block at the net by Tanner, and it'll be a point for the Jags. Tanner with a block on Hess. It's 3-2.
As cool as it is for us to be here, it's also great to watch the smile on these girls' faces.
Oh, absolutely. Tanner now to serve in the back row to Munchau. Oh, nice job there by Shears. That's a good awareness there in the middle of the net to recognize there was no Jaguars behind her. Nice job to knock it straight back.
It's like a no-look pass in basketball.
Exactly. 4-2, Knights in front. Serving now is Hess. Aldrichs over. And did she keep it alive? No. Quickly, 3 hits there for the Jags.
Oh, that pizza hit the spot.
It does. I bet. You know I don't eat during games.
I know.
Hess. Middle to Gaska. Tanner tried to set it over, but nothing she could do, even if she was able to. Abby Carr was right there.
Maybe that's why you're in shape and I'm not.
I'm in shape?
I'm in shape. It's round.
6-2.
Circle's a shape, right?
Once again is Hess. That's going to be out.
With authority.
Serving now for the Jags. Wolf. Munchau on the attack, and she launches it way wide on the far side into the stands. 6-4.
Those Atlanta Braves are at it again. They're up 6-0 already on the Dodgers.
Oh boy.
In the 6th inning.
Doing it with pitching or the Braves, kind of like back then.
are.
Speaking of Maddox, Glavin and Smoltz. They had some good stats.
Nice.
Yaska tried to dive and get it.
And the big surprise, Tennessee's up on Buffalo, 21-10 in that COVID football game in half.
That's right, Tuesday night football. Second time.
Yep.
Since the dawning of football age for professional football in a Tuesday night game.
One of the girls asked me today at work how I was going to live through Wednesday without football, and I said, well, I'll just watch a rerun.
There you go. 8-4, Knights in front.
There's got to be a college game on somewhere.
Right.
Gaska out, far out, Bratch in, and Elfring in.
8-5, Knights in front.
Riley type.
Bethany Branch to serve. And good dive on the other end.
They call that an ace serve.
Yeah.
You got to know when to hold them.
That's right.
Know when to hold
8-6. Knights still in front. Branch. Near side. In the middle. On the attack, tipped at the net. That was Carr on the attack. Got by the Jag.
Jag into the net. Ellefson in. She's going to serve. Out comes Haley Munchau. I'd take advantage of that if I was the Jags.
Absolutely. On the serve is
out.
Ellefson.
It's in the line.
Oh, they're going to say it hit the line, yeah.
He's got the best spot and the best look at it. Rich is going to take a time out here to talk about this.
It's 10-6. Knights with the lead here in game one. And, of course, next week, Craig, homecoming week.
It is.
For the Jaguars, yes. Coronation's going to be held in the Gold Gym this Sunday. 6 o'clock.
I see now on the sidewalk it says vote for somebody in Jayden and Abby and Jayden and then vote for Riley. So I figured it must be something.
And we've got the Royal Court senior candidates for the boys are Brandon Holberg, Jayden Colker, Riley Ashburn, Aiden Gustafson. For the girls, it's Madison Ernest, Abby Gasco, Riley Elfring, and Rosa Serrato.
I didn't make it, huh?
What's that now?
I didn't make it, huh?
No, we didn't make it. I get to live stream it, though, as Knights get that point. Knocking it down at the net for the Knights is Abby Carr.
That's live stream her own. Oh, we're going to see somebody new for the Jaguars. Anna Garza. 5'2" junior. She is no 5'2".
Oh, it's off the top of the net.
It rolled over.
Falls down in. Oh,
that's like one of them bunts that's rolling towards the line and then it sneaks back in.
Ellefson with the serve again for the Knights. In the middle, Tanner digs it out. It's knocked over, and for the Knights,
anyway under
Christensen. Yeah, went off the fist of Elfring. 13-6. Knights kind of rolling now. Ellefson to serve again. One step. Hit to Tanner. Branch sets it up for Elfring. Blocked at the net. And Abby Carr in there in the middle with Callie Carr. Whoop, whoop. Ellefson to serve again. Middle of the back row. Garza back there.
Nice pass.
Oh, good attack.
Nice attack.
Taking it to the back row. Good job by Ellefson to get that one. Pushed over by the Knights. Tanner. Elfring. Kicked over by Hanson. It's at the net. Just tapped over by the Knights. And now a little campfire. Almost. Good spot there by Addie Tanner. Almost caught Shears and the rest of the Knights standing around a campfire there.
Standing around the campfire. I think Garth Brooks made a song like that at one time.
Branch to serve. Oh, that's going to go deep on the attack. She knew it too. For the Knights, that was Abby Carr. Way wide on that far side. Holly Branch to serve, standing right in the middle. Deep into the kind of near corner in the back row. And the attack for the Knights, that was Christensen. It's going to fall down. (15-8).
I don't think Rich is going to let this get too much farther before he's going to have to call timeout here.
No, definitely not. In and serving is Lexi Shears. Having over the nets, Riley Elfring into that back row to Wendland. On the attack for the Knights, Carr. And is it going to be out? It is. A point for the Knights.
RCW alum Sean Clemenson's birthday today.
And good drop there. And be set up in the middle, a little bit off and ready for the block for the Jaguars. Alice Hanson and Riley Elfring. Nice job there. Here's block. 16-9. Knights in front. Alice Hanson on the serve. And it's going to be a free volley here. Is that going to be deep? Yes, it is. Just barely. Whew. An inch, maybe two deep. 16-10. So to serve again. Into the middle of the back row. Now far side set up and into the top of the net. The attack for Hess. (16-11). That's going to be deep this time.
It's going to be a little bit long.
No question on that one. Aldrich checks back in. It'll be Carr to serve for the Knights. Oh, right off the straight down a little bit. The thumb of Holly Branch. 18-11. Here in game two, Knights in front. Carr to serve again. This time she's got it.
Nice pass.
Tanner setting it up here near side. She tried to send it a kind of cross court across the net. Did Ellie Wolf, but
those are nice if you can get them to work.
Yep. Decent setup as well by Tanner. Just didn't quite hit it right. 19-11. Knights in front. Carr to serve again. Tanner sets it up again for her and goes in the back row by Wendland. That might have been long. I think the Jags caught a break there.
I think they could have got a lift out of that, too.
Yeah, I think so. Wendland decided to play it. But then again, it was coming right at her, right in the middle of the chest. Sometimes hard to get out of the way.
We got Gasca and Farr checking back in.
And it'll be Gasca to serve.
Down 12-19.
In the middle. Now set up far side for Swanson and
Shaggy into the net.
Jaguars into the net.
Haley Munchell is going to come back in for Allie Christensen.
It'll be Wendland to serve. It's 20-12.
She's been their most consistent server this match.
Tanner. And a far on the attack. Get a nice dig out by Wendland, though. Now right in the middle, but into the top of the nets. And she kind of mistimed her jump there, did Munchell.
She knew it.
Yep.
She called it right away, my bad.
Yep.
Shears in for Swanson.
20-13.
Addie Tanner back to serve.
Good hard ball serve. Middle by Carr on the nice job by the Jags to tip that attack at the net from Hess. And Jaguars hit it into the net. Riley Wolf. Another rotation here. Substitution for the Knights. Abby Carr checks in. 21-13.
Lexi Shears.
Ella Hess on the serve. Tanner sets it up in the middle, tipped at the net. As far as on the attack, and it'll be the Jaguar point.
That Abby Carr, just a freshman too. She's going to be tough for years to come.
Absolutely.
Going to go back and reload.
Beta Young sophomore Ellie Wolf with the serve. Quinlan in the back row. Shears trying to set up one. You don't see Munchell miss 2 in a row.
No, not.
A little bit off there.
Sharp's got some strategy working here. Wants Ellie to do something after the serve.
21-15. Good. Kind of diving. Sure, that's going to work out.
For the Jags. Going to take one right in the chops.
Timeout's going to be called by Amelia Thorpe. It's 21-15. Knights in front, but the Jaguars with a little momentum. Sweet. We kind of look at next week, Craig, for calendar events for homecoming. Again, coronations at 6 o'clock. I'll have the live stream for that right here on Jaguar YouTube feed. On Monday, it's Class Color Day. Blue. They're gonna. It's also doing a Guess Who game during advisory on Monday. I'm not sure necessarily that. I mean, Guess Who? We can figure that one out. But Tuesday is Classic Movie Character Day. Wednesday is 80s Rock and Roll Day, Craig. And you and I would have fun with that one. Hippie Day on Thursday.
Peace, man.
That's right. And Old School Pride Jaguar Day on Friday. 21-16. Knights in front. On the attack. Go the Knights. Tanner's got it, though. Just bumped over by Hanson. Shears, middle of the Munchell. That time, she wasn't going to make it 3 mistimed jumps in a row. Munchell pounds it down. Kill 22-16.
Check you later, dude.
Shears the serve. It'll be McKinley Sears. Hanson on the attack, hits the antenna.
That's a whirly bird.
That's Austin Bultheis. You're talking about down there in the red shirt for the Jaguars. He's a teacher over in the elementary wing.
How did you know that?
Because I talked to him. Yeah, I talked to him. That's my wing.
Your wing?
Well, that I'm responsible for, I guess you could say. How's that? I heard one of the classrooms was working on a kind of a fun little promotional video today with some of the Jaguar football players and the little kids. Should be interesting to see when they get that one put together. I shouldn't interrupt you when you're having fun.
Some of us will be working on Friday, so I won't get to see it.
Well, I'll be working.
Well, yeah, but I won't be able to see the video because I will be on the other side.
Did they keep it alive? No, they didn't.
I do have a question from a couple parents I got already.
Uh-oh.
Can you re-watch the game, or do they automatically get locked for scouting purposes?
We're going to be looking into that one. I'll answer it here in a second as Tanner takes the serve. Now in the middle. That's far, and that's going to drop in.
I had a couple messages right away on Saturday. I want to watch a game, but I can't. I'm like,
For now, kind of like in the past, the varsity games get blocked so that nobody can go back and easily scout, coaches-wise. Now it's talking to AD Derek Johnson earlier this week, because of COVID and exchange of video, like you can't go scout really anymore.
Right.
So, usually you'd go to games. So he was going to look into it. For now, they're blocked, but they might be reopened. We'll just have to let you know. Be sure to tune in to all the broadcasts, I guess.
I didn't know it was because somebody ran the generator out of gas, namely me. Game 2.
Get that point. Jags can get the block, and it's 25-17.
I suppose playing 6 feet apart is really not appropriate, huh?
No, probably not.
Should we boot, scoot, and boogie?
But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. No different from the past with me, again, blocking the feed so that, again, nobody can go back and easily scout and whatnot.
That's kind of what I figured. That's the way it's been in the past, is that.
But for, B&C squad and junior high, when it comes to volleyball, all that will stay up.
Right.
For now, varsity, no. Unless I hear otherwise from activities director Derek Johnson in that matter, they'll be blocked. And usually I leave it up until I wake up the next morning. as I'm trying to pack up and get out of here.
Plus, you got to come back and clean rooms.
That's right. Yeah, I'll be finishing up the custodial shift after this.
Are we having a challenge between the classrooms? Or are they just doing something fun for?
They're just doing something fun for now.
Okay.
As far as that development goes, we're still kind of working on getting equipment in here and figuring out what exactly you can do with things. And
so you're not wearing.
I don't have time to do everything anymore.
You're not wearing the GoPro while you're out there picking up trash?
No. Maybe I should be though. My experiences throughout the day.
Yeah. Life and time.
It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. A lot of fun little kids too. Slowly getting to know some of them and whatnot. And had some of them recognize you and I and mentioned that on yesterday. It was kind of fun. But RTR up 2-0. Same score both games, 25-17. Jaguars looking to extend this here. Keep this home opener going. And once again, thank you for tuning in to Jaguar Volleyball through the RCW media on the YouTube feed. Here we go, game 3. Ready to rock. Wendland with the serve once again. Jump serve, no movement on the ball whatsoever. Alders digs it out in the middle. Now an attack by Farr. And that's in.
That'll get the Jaguar crowd.
That'll get them pumped up. Going up high, coming down perfect on that one. As far 1-0. Jags have started opened up 1-0 all 3 games here tonight. I think they can open up a lead. Far side on the attack. Same thing for the Knights. It was Ella Hess for RTR. Checking, it'll be Abby Carr for Lexi Shears. Serving for the Knights will be Ella Hess. Near side, the back row taken by Alders. Now lightly tapped over by Bratch, but a nice job at the net. That's McKinley Shears for the Knights. RTR up 2-1 here in game 3, looking for the sweep. Alders, Tanner sets it up in the middle. Nice tap over by Farr. Well played there.
That was at the outer reach of her.
Yes, it was.
She was able to get something on it at least.
Tops of the fingers on it. It helps when he stands 6'1".
It does.
Back row, Wendland. Shears sets it up in the middle. And boy, we're kind of seeing the same thing back and forth on both sides.
Ding, ding.
That was Munchow kind of doing the same thing.
You can do that, we'll do it too.
That's right. Kinley Shears the serve right in the middle. Takes a couple steps and it goes in the middle of the back row to Tanner. She's got it. Near side set up. Hansen tipped at the net, but that goal's going to go down. Alice Hansen getting it by the blocks. The Knights.
Going to see Caitlin Arnholtz check in the serve here. Her first time in. Got an injury timeout here on the shoulder of Shears. McKinley Shears is holding that right shoulder.
That right arm. Hope she's okay. Tied at 3 here in game 3. Substituting in is Kaya Ellefson.
And of course we got Big Stone Therapies here.
Yep. Take a look at her. And again, hopefully she's all right.
They do an awesome job. Let me know. My ankle and them. I'd have to take it back. Yep. I'd have to give a big shout out to Connor. He was, not only was he fun and he made my recovery enjoyable, but he was darn right. And Darren even checked in on me a couple times.
He's not so bad.
No.
As he shrugs his shoulders. Service here for RTR. They're up 4-3. And is it kept alive? Quickly with the left hand. Nice job by Alice Hansen. Ooh. Tapped over the net. Good play there. Knights Allie Christensen recognizing who was standing in front of her and just tapped it over top of the outstretched arms of the outfit.
Believe it or not, I was the first total ankle replacement that Big Stone Therapy has had.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a fun nugget. I have to remember that for trivia down the road. Munchow. Serve again for the Knights. They're up 6-3 as they've doubled up their lead. Oh, now Branch, Hansen, tipped at the net, goes into the back row. A good job by the Knights to keep it alive.
Look out.
Far. You saw that one coming, didn't you? Abby Carr. Well, it almost seemed like there was a little bit extra mustard behind that one.
No soup for you.
7-3. Knights in front. Munchow. Back row. Now it's Hanson just kind of got to bump it over. Knights are going to get an opportunity here. Was it tipped?
Nope.
It was not. Jaguar points. Did you see Riley's face?
Yeah.
I think she tipped it.
I think she did too, but she played it off.
She played it off well.
Houston Astros up 1-0. Come on, Tampa.
Bratch with the serve.
Look out.
And tapped over the net. Good dig on the back row by Aldrich. Addie Tanner sends it over here for Polly. Far side setup again. This time
Nice
she
block.
just mistimed it. A little bit on her jump. Abby Carr. She hit that missile earlier, missed it on that one.
Elfring and Tanner over there for the block. I don't know if she was going to try to dump it over and try to take some off it at the last moment and just whiffed. But
I think that's might have been what it is. Kind of just a little bit indecisive.
Kinda-
7-5.
kind of looked like my short game on the golf course.
A whole lot of ugly.
Yep, a whole lot of ugly.
That's my entire game on the golf course. This time she didn't miss it. 8-5. Knights in front. She'll come out, checking in.
You know that's why you wear two
Lexi
pairs of
Shears.
socks when you go golfing, right? In case you get a hole in one.
Oh, 9-5. Knights in front.
You missed me.
Alice Hanson. Couldn't get that one.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I'm tired. A lot of long nights. And a diving attempt off that serves.
On Jax.
Him down.
Do what the hat says.
That's right. Caitlin Arnholtz couldn't get that one. Lexi Shears, the serve.
Ooh. Up the
Tough
knuckle.
again. Yeah. 11-5 now. Knights in front.
We're going to see Bratch check in. Whoa.
Got to do it the right way. It's Bethany Bratch checks in for Arnholtz.
Then we're going to see McKinley Shears come back in with a big ice pack on that shoulder.
I hope she's going
Hope
to
the
be
best
okay.
for her, yeah.
I never like to see that on either side. Ooh, good
Ooh.
dig out in the back row there
Nice
by
volley.
the Jaguars. Yeah, Bethany Bratch.
Oh,
Oh, this time it dives down, though. The kill goes to Callie Carr. Timeout called by Schrupp as this third game is slowly slipping away. 12-5. Knights in command. They lead 2 games to none. Let's see. Am I missing anything, Craig? We've talked about Coronation this Sunday.
Coronation.
We've talked
What's
about
on the sports schedule next week?
days. So let's take a peek at that. On
I'm
Monday,
sure we
we've
got a volleyball. don't
well,
we?
we've got football on Monday.
What?
At Sleepy Eye, 7th and 8th grade,
yeah.
and junior varsity.
Yep.
Got to click the button here. Tuesday, volleyball, 7th and 8th grade at Princeburg, taking on CMCS, and we've got the volleyball match. ABC here against Lakeview. We'll have that on the air.
ABC. It's Michael Jackson.
That's right. 12-5 Knights in front. On the attack for the Jaguars was Addison Tanner. Knights have it, though. Job in the back row by Bratch. Now tapped over by Hanson. Set up here near side. Lightly tapped over, but nice recovery by Riley Elfring. As she read that one all the way from Carr.
Kaylee Carr was going to kick that ball over one way or another.
Alice Hanson to serve.
Nice.
Near side, right in the middle. Tough setup in the middle, but a good recovery there by Christensen for the Knights.
That was tough because Ellie went up to block that. Then
Yeah.
she had to hurry up, turn around, and try to get it before it hit the floor. And it did not happen.
13-6, Knights in front. Kelly Carr to serve. Off the top of the net. Jags will take that point. 13-7 as Gaska checks in along with Hannah Farr. Gaska. Soft as you serve in the middle of the back row, and it's full. Oh, nice job by Brash to take that out.
It's going to leave a mark.
And the Jaguars live to try and block another one. Oh, no. Drop down on the Jaguar side between Tanner and Farr.
Casey Swanson with the big hit there.
Yep. Doubled up once again, 14-7. Knights in front. Wendland to serve. Aldrich's back row. Tanner near side. Farr off the elbow.
Whatever works.
Carr throwing the elbow out there. She smiles that one off, but a good job by Farr. The kill, 14-8. Serving now forward the Jags is Tanner. The back row. Set up middle, Muncho. Oh, nice job. Aldrich and Gaska. Oh, tough break there, but a good job by Allie Aldrich.
I think that was just
dropping
protect
down.
yourself.
Hey,
what do we got here?
She got it. It's quick reaction time from
Aldrich.
Aldrich.
The point to the Jaguars.
Oh, what happened there?
I don't know.
Well, they'll take it. 14-9.
Well, yeah.
Tanner to serve again.
No, we don't want it.
This time, Jags were ready for it. Hess on the attack of the Jaguars. Do they keep
Get
it alive?
it.
No. There's Ellie Wolf. Nice blocked it back.
You weren't here, but we had a volleyball coach named Amanda Peterson. She's Amanda Cocky now, but just like Rich out there, he just is all over the place on the sideline here. He's digging it out himself and trying to hit it out. Amanda, she was the same way. I swear Amanda went through. She sweated more than the players. That away.
Har gets another one.
See Alice Hansen checking for Ellie.
15-10. Jags kind of slowly creeping their way back into this third game. Trying to get more. Ellie Wolf for the serve. Munchow. Not much of a setup there. Nice job by Gaska to throw her hand out. Branch keeps it alive. And it'll be Wolf to keep it going here for the Jaguars. Far side setup. Into the top of the net it goes. No need to block that one.
Nope.
Abby Carr wound up and drove it right into the top.
The block was there, though.
It would have been there. 15-11. Wolf to serve again. Back row, Wendland. Far side once again for Carr, and that's going to go deep. It's 15-12. Jaguars coming back. Let's get another one.
All right.
Ellie Wolf, make it happen. She gets the whistle on the far side for the serve. Sends it to the back row. In the middle, Munchow, and at the top is that tipped.
It was blocked out.
It was blocked, yes it was. Happy that one, Alice Hansen with a big smile from ear to ear, blocking Munchow.
Danica Brown wants
a little bit of an explanation on what happened there. Yeah. 15-13. Still Knights lead. Wolf, the serve. Far side. Oh, good dig out by Tanner. They can't keep it alive. It wasn't the greatest set. Over to Carr. She was able to tap it over in just the right spot. 16-13 now. Knights in front. Got the service back. Branch in the middle. Oh, nice job by Alice Hansen to get it over for the Jaguars. Set up in the middle for Munchow. Blocked at the net by Wolf. Kept alive by Hansen. Tanner sends it over. The Jags live again. Far side. That's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a Jaguar point. Nice job by the Jags.
Let that go.
2 times at the net. They're able to keep it alive. 16-14. Knights still with the lead. In to serve is junior Bethany Branch. One step. And you can serve in the middle of the back row to Wendland. Right in the middle. And it was tipped a little bit, but boy, tough to stop that. Abby Carr and a nice running start. Came over the top perfectly. Tough to stop that.
Certainly is.
We Munchow to serve, far side. Deep into the back row, misplayed by Branch. Good dive, though, back there by Wolf. Is it kept alive? And it is. Far side set up again. Carr tipped at the net. Good job. Oh, that's going to bounce over. Nice job by Branch there. And this is going to be lightly tapped over by Carr. So the Jaguars can't do anything with it. Alice Hansen's got to send it over free volley. Far side Carr again. Comes over the top. Off the thumb. That's going to come our way. And hit a water bottle on the table. Thankfully, not any of the girls' heads down there. 18-14.
Jose Canfranco-ish?
A little bit. Knights in front. Munchow serving, taking the back row by Wolf. And now it's going to be Alice Hansen on the attack. Nice. Dig out there by Carr. And now into the net it goes. Hallie Carr kind of falling backwards, trying to come over top of the ball. Drove it right into the net. 18-15. Jags still in it here in game 3. Trying to take a game here and make it 2-1. Branch with the serve. Now it's going to be set up far side to Christensen, which there, Jags able to handle it. Tapped over by Wolf. Far side cut. Oof.
Right down the line.
Abby Carr. The big smile from ear to ear. She knows she hit that one well again. She's had quite a few of those.
Taking some varnish off the floor there.
That's right, 19-15. Knights in front. Lexi Shears to serve. Branch. Now it'll be into the net. Alice Hansen didn't get much height on that jump. Timeout called by Coach Schrupp. 20-15 is the score. The Knights in front as we continue to look at the schedule at next week. And again, Tuesday, the volleyball match here at home against Lakeview. And Thursday, we've got volleyball, 7th and 8th grade at home versus McRae. Varsity will be at Canby on Thursday. So it'll be, I'll have the YouTube feed for junior high, 7th and 8th grade at home against McRae Thursday. In the football game, we'll be traveling down to Madelia, Craig, next Friday night for Jaguar football. Hopefully Jags be 2-0 going into that game. Jags volleyball trying to win a game here against the Knights. They trail 20-15 out of the timeout called by Coach Schrupp. Knights with the serve, Lexi Shears. In the middle of the back row, that's Bethany Branch. Holly Branch now sets it up for Riley Elfring. Taking in the back row, no problem for the Knights. Set up far side, nice block. At the net, Riley Elfring. Good point there for the Jags, 20-16.
Got to do whatever you can to stay alive here.
That's right. Alice Hansen serving in the low side of the net, way too much over the top of the ball. So Aldrichs will come in for Hansen. Opposite side, Casey Swanson checks in.
Maybe, okay.
Serving for the Knights, will be Kelly Carr. And Branch took it there in the back row for the Jags to be at the net. Nice job by Wellen, though. Got in the back row for the Knights. On the attack. That was Ella Hess. It might have been long going in that back corner. Again, tough one. It's coming right at you. 22-16.
I ain't standing there.
Kelly Carr with the serve. Aldrichs, Tanner. Set it up for Elfring. She's going to try and get down here near side corner and back. But nice job by the Knights. Right there, ready for it was Carr. And they tap it over in the right spot, 23-16. Kelly Carr will serve once again. Aldrichs, it's at the net, tapped over, and did Tanner slide into the net? I think so. Match point coming here, 24-16. Kelly Carr. Holly Branch, Tanner. Near side setup, Wolf. Wendland's there for it, though, in the back row for the Knights. Far side trying to get it in this near side back corner was Casey Swanson. Jaguars misplay it. And that'll do it, 25-16. RTR proving to 2-0, getting the sweep over the Jags. Jags fall to 0-3 in match play. 9 overall. That does it here tonight from Renville. Again, RTR Knights getting the sweep at all 3 levels, C squad, D squad, and varsity. Final scores of the games here in varsity. RTR, again, with the sweep. Jaguar 25-17, 25-17, 25-16. Thank you for tuning in to RCW Media. Big thanks to Craig Winsenberg. Writing color commentary as always, and the good PA work and music work he does here in Renville for home events for volleyball and basketball. Thank you to Darren Branch for running video camera for us here tonight. Once again, next up on the air and for the Jaguars is going to be this Friday night. We got football at home versus Sleepy Eye St. Mary's. I'll have the call alongside Gene Alex for that one. For Jaguar football, 1-0 after the 22-8 win down in Lamberton over Red Rock Central last week, and they're looking to make it 2-0. They look to defend their section championship from last year and an unbeaten regular season in the last 2 years. Homecoming coronation will be coming up this Sunday night. Be sure to tune in for that. I'll have the live feed for that through the RCW YouTube feed, which you got right here. That starts at 6 o'clock. Homecoming week next week. Should be a lot of fun. So football Friday, homecoming coronation Sunday. Once again for Craig Winsenberg, along with Darren Branch, I'm Dean Rivers, wishing you at the very least a good night.